Thoughts black, hands apt, drugs fit, and time agree.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But if you mouth it, as many of our players do, I had as lief the town crier spoke my lines.
Thoughts black, hands apt, drugs fit.
Do not saw the air too much with your hand thus, but use all gently. For in the very torrent, tempest, and as I may say, whirlwind of your passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness.
I warrant you, Honor. Thoughts black, hands apt, drugs fit, and time agree.
Be not too tame, neither, but let your own discretion be your tutor. Suit the action to the word to the action, with this special observance that you o'erstep not the modesty of nature. For anything so o'erdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end, both at the first and now, was and is to hold as 'twere the mirror up to nature, to show virtue her own feature, scorn her own image, and the very age and body of the time his form and pressure. There be players that I have seen play and heard others praise, and that highly, that have so strutted and bellowed that I have thought some of nature's journeymen had made men and not made them well. They imitated humanity so abominably.
I hope we have reformed that indifferently with us, sir.
Oh, reform it altogether. Now, go make you ready. Now, my lord, will the king hear this piece of work?
And the queen too, and that presently.
Bid the players make haste. Will you two help to hasten them?
Aye, my lord.
What ho, Horatio.
Your sweet lord at your service.
Horatio. Thou art e'en as just a man as e'er my conversation coped withal.
Oh, my dear lord.
Dost thou hear? Since my dear soul was mistress of her choice, and could of men distinguish her election, she hath sealed thee for herself. For thou hast been as one in suffering all that suffers nothing. Give me that man that is not passion's slave, and I will wear him in my heart's core, aye, in my heart of hearts as I do thee. Something too much of this. There is a play tonight before the king. One scene of it comes near the circumstance which I have told thee of my father's death. I prithee, when thou seest that act afoot, even with the very comment of thy soul, observe my uncle. Give him heedful note.
Well, my lord, if he steal aught the whilst this play is playing and escape detecting, I will pay the theft.
They're coming to the play. Get you a place. I must be idle.
Now here is our cousin Hamlet.
Excellent, to faith, of the chameleon's dish. I eat the air, promise crammed. You cannot feed capon so.
I have nothing with this answer, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
No, mine, now. My lord, you played once in the university, you say?
That did I, my lord. Was accounted a good actor.
And what did you enact?
I did enact Julius Caesar. I was killed in the Capitol.
Oh.
Brutus killed me.
It was a brute part of him to kill so capital a calf there. Be the players ready?
Aye, my lord.
Come hither, my dear Hamlet, if I may.
Oh, no, mother. Here's metal more attractive.
What Lord do you mark?
Lady, shall I lie on your lap?
No, my lord.
I mean my head upon your lap.
Aye, my lord.
Do you think I meant country matters?
I think nothing, my lord.
That's a fair thought, to lie between maids' legs.
What is, my lord?
Nothing.
You are merry, my lord.
Who, I?
Aye, my lord.
Oh, God, you're only jig-maker. For what should a man do but be merry? For look you, how cheerfully my mother looks, and my father died within 2 hours!
Nay, 'tis twice 2 months, my lord.
Oh, God, 2 months ago. Heavens, died 2 months ago and not forgotten yet. Well, there's hope a great man's memory may outlive his life half a year. Oh.
For us, And for our tragedy here, stooping to your clemency, we beg your hearing patiently.
Is this a prologue or the posy of a ring,
'Tis brief, my lord.
as woman's love?
Full 30 times hath Phoebus' cart gone round Neptune's salt wash and Tellus' orbit ground. Since love our hearts, and Hymen did our hands unite commutual in most sacred bands.
So many journeys may the sun and moon make us again count o'er ere love be done. But woe is me, you are so sick of late, so far from cheer and from your former state that I distrust you.
Faith, I must leave thee, love, and shortly too. My operant powers their functions leave to do, and thou shalt live in this fair world behind, honored, beloved, and haply one as kind for husband shalt thou.
Oh, confound the rest. Such love must needs be treason in my breast. In second husband let me be accursed. None wed the second, but who killed the first?
That's wormwood.
Second time I kill my husband dead when second husband kisses me in bed.
I do believe you think what now you speak, but what we do determine oft we break. What to ourselves in passion we propose, the passion ending doth the purpose lose. So think thou wilt no second husband wed, but die thy thoughts when thy first lord is dead.
Nor earth to give me food, nor heaven light. Sport and repose lock from me day and night. Both here and hence pursue me lasting strife. If once a widow, ever I be wife.
Oh, if she should break it now.
'Tis deeply sworn. Sweet, leave me here a while. My spirits grow dull, and fain I would beguile the tedious day with sleep.
Sleep rock thy brain, and never come mischance between us twain.
Madam, how like you this play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
Oh, but she'll keep her word.
Have you heard the argument? Is there no offense in it?
No, they do a jest. Poison and jest, no offense in the world.
What do you call the play?
A mousetrap. You shall see anent as a knavish piece of work, but what of that, your majesty? And we that have free souls, it touches us not. Let the galled jade wince, our withers are unwrung. Oh, this is one Lucianus, nephew to the king. Begin, murder! Pox! Leave off thy damnable faces and begin. Come, the croaking raven doth bellow for revenge.
Thoughts black, hands apt, drugs fit and time agreeing, confederate season, else no creature seeing, thy natural magic and dire property, on wholesome life usurp immediately.
He poisons him in the garden for his estate.
The king rises.
Right with false fire.
How fares my lord?
Give o'er the play.
Give me some light.
Away! Lights! Lights! Oh, good gracious. Didst perceive? Very well.
well, my lord.
Upon the talk of poisoning.
I did very well note him.
Come, some music. The recorder's for the king like not the comedy. Why then belike he likes it not redeemed. Come, some music.
Good, my lord. Oh, vouchsafe me a word with you.
Sir, a whole history.
The king, sir,
Aye, sir, what of it?
is in his retirement marvelous distemper.
With drink, sir?
No, my lord. Rather with choler.
Your wisdom should show itself more richer to signify this to his doctor. For me to put him to his purgation would perhaps plunge him into more choler.
Good, my lord, put your discourse into some frame and start not so wildly from my affair.
I am tame, sir. Pronounce.
The queen, your mother, in most great affliction of spirit, hath sent me to you.
You are welcome.
Good, my lord, this courtesy is not of the right breed. If it shall please you to make me a wholesome answer, I will do your mother's commandment. If not, your pardon and my return shall be the end of my business.
Sir, I cannot.
What, my lord?
Make you a wholesome answer. My wit's diseased. But, sir, such answer as I can make, you shall command, or rather, as you say, my mother. Therefore, no more but to the matter, my mother, you say?
Then thus she says your behavior hath struck her into amazement and admiration.
Oh, wonderful son that can so astonish a mother. But is there no sequel at the heels of this mother's admiration in part?
She desires to speak with you in her closet ere you to bed.
We shall obey were she 10 times our mother. Have you any further trade with us?
My lord, you once did love me.
And do still, by these pickers and stealers.
Good my lord, what is your cause of distemper? You do surely bar the door upon your own liberty if you deny your griefs to your friend.
Sir, I lack advancement.
How can that be? When you have the voice of the king himself for your succession in Denmark.
Aye, sir, but while the grass grows. The proverb is something musty. Oh, the recorders. Will you play upon this pipe?
My lord, I cannot.
I pray you.
Believe me, I cannot.
No, I do beseech you.
I know no touch of it, my lord.
It is as easy as lying. Govern these ventages with your fingers and thumb. Give it breath with your mouth, and it will discourse most eloquent music. Look you, these are the stops.
But these cannot I command to any utterance of harmony. I have not the skill.
Why, look you now, how unworthy a thing you make of me. You would play upon me. You would seem to know my stops. You would pluck out the heart of my mystery. You would sound me from my lowest note to the top of my compass. Yet there is much music, excellent voice in this little organ, yet cannot you make it speak. Blood, do you think I am easier to be played on than a pipe? Ah! Call me what instrument you will, though you can fret me, you cannot play upon me. Leave me. Friends. 'Tis now the very witching time of night, when churchyards yawn and hell itself breathes out contagion to this world. Now could I drink hot blood and do such a bitter business as the day would quake to look on. Soft. Now to my mother. O heart, lose not thy nature. Let not ever the soul of Nero enter this firm bosom. Let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none.
I like him not, nor stands it safe with us to let his madness range. Therefore prepare you. I your commission will forthwith dispatch, and he to England shall along with you. The terms of our estate may not endure hazard so near us as doth hourly grow out of his brows.
We will ourselves provide. Most holy and religious fear it is to keep those many, many bodies safe that live and feed upon your majesty.
The single and peculiar life is bound with all the strength and armor of the mind to keep itself from annoyance, but much more that spirit upon whose wheel depends and rests the lives of many. The cess of majesty dies not alone, but like a gulf doth draw what's near it with it. Or it is a massy wheel.
Arm you, I pray you, to this speedy voyage. We will fetters put about this fear, which now goes too free-footed.
We will haste us.
My offense is rank. It smells to heaven. Doth the primal eldest curse upon to brother's murder? Pray, can I not, though inclination be as sharp as will? My stronger guilt defeats my strong intent.